The Kentucky Derby was just a few days ago, but that doesn't mean you can't keep the party going. And Kentucky reigns supreme when it comes to bourbon. And Kentucky natives and Woodford Reserve distillers Elizabeth McCall and Chris Morris are here with some of the traditions surrounding the Kentucky Derby. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Okay, so Elizabeth, tell us more about the $1,000 mint julep cups. How was this year's recipe created?
So this year's $1,000 mint julep cup recipe was created by Chris Morris and I. It's to celebrate the best of Kentucky on Kentucky's best day. So all ingredients are sourced from Woodford County, where our beautiful distillery sits.
And Chris, what makes the Kentucky Derby such a special event?
It's a special event because it's of course historic, 144 consecutive run-ins of this beautiful race, but it's really about pageantry. It's about people getting dressed up and enjoying themselves with mint juleps, with classic bourbon like Woodford Reserve. It's a place to be seen.
Okay, and why is bourbon so closely associated with the Kentucky Derby?
That association goes back to the very roots of Kentucky. Our ancestors brought two things into the state. They brought horses and they brought stills. And the early horse farms were distilling sites as well. And when Kentuckians would get together, they'd bring their horses and they'd race the horses cross country in those days, and they'd compare and enjoy their bourbon whiskey.
Now, what about the Bourbon and Limestone connection?
Oh, so this is one of my favorite stories because I'm an equestrian. So the limestone water, of course, makes for a really great environment. It's got a lot of minerality to it that makes it good for distilling your bourbon, but then also it's good for horses. So the grass that grows from this water creates strong bones for those horses.
And we can't forget the mint julep. Why is it so iconic with the Derby?
Well, the mint julep is associated with the race back into the 1930s. After Prohibition was repealed, the Derby, it's just such a classic Kentucky drink. The mint julep is adopted as the official drink of the Derby, and we start to see these commemorative cups being issued, and which become quite collectible. So now it's a must-have on Derby Day.
Any other big traditions associated with the event?
Getting dressed up.
I was going to say getting dressed up. So this year, I'm getting dressed by Draper James. So they're the quintessential kind of outfitter for women when it comes to getting dressed for Derby Day. They're all about Southern style, but bright colors, men in great fun suits. So you can see Chris is wearing just a really fun festive shirt and tie and great sport coat too.
Love it. Where can we go and get more information?
Well, our viewers can go to woodfordreserve.com for all their bourbon questions and needs. We've got recipes and everything there. And of course, woodfordreservemintjulep.com as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being on this morning. If you log on to our website, you can find out more at fox4morningblend.com.